Hello and welcome back to Straight Talk. On Tuesday, the Wisconsin State Senate passed Assembly Joint Resolution 21. This makes Wisconsin the 28th state with a live application to Congress to call a convention to propose a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution. According to Article 5 of the Constitution, the Congress, on the application of the legislatures of 2/3 of the several states, shall call a convention for proposing amendments. Only 6 more states are needed to satisfy the required threshold of 2/3 of the states, which would be 34. Although H.R. 21 was passed in the Wisconsin Senate by the Republican majority, Republicans aren't the only ones gunning for a convention to change the Constitution. Last week, the uber-leftist magazine, The Nation, came up with an article endorsing an Article 5 convention to propose its own amendments to the Constitution. The Nation stated, "A convention of states, therefore, is the best remaining option for sorely needed constitutional reforms." So what could we expect from an Article 5 convention of the states, as envisioned by The Nation? Christian Gomez wrote in the New American, "Among the amendments to the Constitution that The Nation suggests are campaign finance reform, abolishing the anti-democratic Electoral College, non-renewable 18-year term limits on Supreme Court judges, free universal health care, education and housing, and a guaranteed living wage." In fact, The Nation suggests that progressives should agree to let Republicans make their applications for a convention. But once the convention convenes, they propose a grand bargain with Republican delegates. The Nation makes this point by quoting Professor Lessig's book entitled Republic Lost: The Corruption of Equality and the Steps to End It, where he writes, "The key is a simple compromise. We get to consider our proposals if you get to consider yours." Since we are only 6 states away from Congress calling a convention to propose amendments, do we really want to consider putting the Constitution through a grand bargain full of compromise? It is essentially like opening Pandora's box. Now more than ever, you can help preserve the Constitution by turning the tide of a constitutional convention. Start by visiting jbs.org and clicking on the Action Project for Stop a Constitutional Convention. There, you can click on the BBA ConCon status map to find out if you live in one of the 28 states with a live BBA ConCon application. If you do live in one of those states, download our Model State ConCon Rescission Resolution. Then, contact your state legislators and encourage them to introduce or co-sponsor this resolution. This year alone, 3 states repealed their previous applications to Congress for BBA ConCon. Together with your help, we can bring the number of live BBA ConCon applications down enough to ensure the preservation of the Constitution. So until next time, take care always, and God bless.